I don't know what happened. All right, we're back again. Um, we are. So we're gonna make pretend like we never did this before. So we are. We have a interview with my friend Matt Shapiro, who is the lawyer for the Street Vendor Project. We met about I don't know how long ago, 8 or 10 years ago, a long time
Ooh,
ago, when I was
yeah.
doing food tours, and we'll bring him in. Mickey Matt's here.
Hey, how are you? You're so close, but you feel so far.
Yeah, she's the guest. She's always in the background. So, all right. I don't know if you've seen the show before. I've only had like one actual show.
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Oh, so I'm just like learning how to do it, how to do everything, and how to work
Hmm.
the switcher and put the people's names on there and stuff. And it's fun to. I like having a comment, talking to people. So, so I don't know. We'll just see what happens, and it's an excuse to talk to people. So
Yeah, I like the connection. Like we're also isolated, so we have to come up with creative ways to be connected, and this is one of them,
yeah, everyone's doing it now.
right?
Where do you want to go when this is over? What have you been craving?
Oof. I want to go to Tokyo for like a day just so I can get like my food fix,
Oh,
and then somewhere less expensive like Thailand.
oh. How about like locally?
Colorado, Oregon.
That's local.
Oh,
Oh,
you like Jackson Heights locally?
around the
Marikebab.
near, around. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Marikebab.
Oh,
What's the Samudra for dosas?
oh. You're partial to American kebab.
Marikebab is it's the best place. No, I should say it's my favorite place here. It's not the best place. It's my favorite
Oh, why?
because they have such a diversity of food, and it's open really late at night and really early in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's always a restroom I can use there, even if I'm just passing by. That's
Yes.
what I love.
Yeah.
I always go to I always use the restroom there, and I always get like a tea or something.
Yeah. When you
Uh,
have food tours, you always have to be aware of that about who has a bathroom. Very
mm,
important. So they
it's
would.
it's good. Yeah, I used that even before I lived here. I used the restroom there many times, and I was a frequent patron of the place. And yeah, it's great. All the different foods they have, and they're friendly and always busy.
They're
Um,
great. Yeah, they're very good, and the tea is really good there for some reason. I think I would
yeah,
like to there.
I like their tea. I was trying to before this all started. I was like trying to get tea at all the different places, and there's subtle differences. It's interesting.
Yeah,
Theirs is really rich and creamy. It's not that spiced compared to like other places, but
yeah,
I like it.
yeah, and they have the chicken wings in the window.
I've never got the chicken wings. Have you?
Apparently, it's like a grandfathered in. Like Merritt, it used to be Merritt Farms a long time ago, and
Uh-huh.
they had chicken wings. It wasn't Indian before or Bangladeshi,
Mm.
and so they just like continued having chicken wings. And I think they
Is
have,
that where they have the fried shrimp
yeah,
too?
yeah, yeah, out of nowhere.
It's funny. There's like some things there that I've never had, and I should probably go there and get them just to try them.
I think I like to get breakfast in the neighbor like at those places at the Bangladeshi
You know,
places.
you know which place I found out fairly recently is I think the place that spun off from America Bob was Prince.
Oh, I didn't know it was a spin-off.
I think it was a spinoff. And in the back, they have a Himalayan place
Yeah,
similar to American Bob.
right.
And the breakfast there is so incredible. They have all these different Himalayan sets.
At the Himalayan. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh my God. I've been thinking about that breakfast every day. They have
Oh,
like 8 different sets of Himalayan style breakfasts.
what does that mean? What is Himalayan style
So,
breakfast?
well, you can get like I forgot how do you say the thick round bread? Fale?
The
You
thick
know?
round. Oh. It's like
The
an English
Tibetan bread?
muffin. It tastes like an
Like a
English.
what?
Does it taste like an English muffin?
It's like a bigger version of an English muffin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember what that's called, but I
I
have
think it
dreams
might
about
be
that.
called fale, and then they have like so that bread, and they have different like potato curries, and then they have that mushroom and chili pepper cheese dish, which I always thought was from Bhutan,
Oh, okay, okay.
and
Uh,
then like some spicy sauce and a hard boiled egg, and they have like different variations. One of them is like puri and potato curry. Another one is the baked bread, and
oh,
they've got a few different things. It's
oh,
great.
cool.
It's great.
I had only gone to Patala restaurant. They have breakfast sometimes. Very
Really?
good.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know that.
it's just potatoes with some bread. I forgot. Maybe it's just paratha bread or it's just some flat bread. It's great
Yeah.
though, but it's very simple. That's all they do though.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I tried to get them to make breakfast momos, but they just didn't.
Ah,
They just didn't see it. They just didn't see the.
bacon, egg, and cheese momo.
I mean, something. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
That would be incredible.
Well, they
Wow.
don't. They didn't care. They are really nice and cool. They're cool. They're like
Yeah.
they're younger. They're cool, but they didn't
Yeah.
care. I think
Cool.
in back of Prince, it might be the half of the owners at Wasabi in Woodside.
You know better than me, dude.
The I don't know. The ownership's always so convoluted in this neighborhood.
Yeah, somebody reliable told me that Prince spun off from America Bob.
Oh, well, it's two different business. Merit is two different businesses. Prince is two different
Yeah.
businesses.
Yep.
So it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's very
We're
interesting.
so fortunate to have all this stuff here, even though we can't get to it right now.
Yeah. Have you gotten any street food since I saw
I
you?
haven't eaten. The last time I ate in a restaurant was with
Oh.
you, I think.
Because of the coronavirus or because of the new baby?
Both, we never get takeout or delivery. Like we never do that.
Yeah.
So, like now I don't know. I just haven't because we've never done it before. I don't really see the need to do it now. I've just been cooking.
Oh, we cook.
I would,
I guess
I
so.
would, but I just haven't.
Yeah, we cook all the time for the baby now because
Mm.
we have like a set menu. So
Oh,
it's good. It like inspires us to buy all these new vegetables and things. So like we have to be creative either way.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we've been it's been a good time to be having this thing happening, to say the least. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been interesting. So, anyways, okay. So, have you been in contact with any of the street vendors?
Yeah, yeah. Over the phone, text message. Especially with the rest of our staff, everyone's working from home, of course, and I'm sort of on parental leave, but also
Oh,
doing some work as well. So
so are they? How many of them are selling right now?
not a lot. I don't know. I don't know a number or a percentage,
Yeah.
but there aren't that many. I mean, even as I took a bike ride around the neighborhood, and the ones that are normally out are not definitely not out. But
Oh,
there are a few that are working, especially like fruit and vegetable vendors. I know are probably working.
oh, at
Uh,
Junction.
most of them. I know there are some working at Junction because I saw some videos and photos.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think the guy, it's been a couple of weeks since I walked by the guy on 82nd, 37th, but he's probably still working, I think.
Oh, who's the that does fresh vegetables on 82nd Street?
Yeah, there's a fruit and vegetable cart on 82nd Street
Uh
and,
huh.
and 37th, right? Yeah.
Oh, on 37th. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you guys? I talked with BCNA.
Mm,
There, well, I guess like a lot of people's problem with like the vendor's problem is not having money anymore, and I guess
yeah,
not being in the system exactly.
that's right. Most of them have seen a lot less sales. That's why most of them aren't working. And a lot of them don't qualify for the typical aid that's out there
Right, right. Hi,
because of
Cindy's
immigration
what?
status or business status or whatever.
Yeah. Cindy Vandenbosch says hello.
Oh, Cindy.
If
Uh,
she has any questions, she could ask. We could see it.
Cindy can answer all the questions. She doesn't need to ask questions.
She can answer for us, definitely. Um, yeah, are you guys encouraging them to go out?
We're not saying one way or the other. That everyone has to, every vendor's got to make their own decision based on their own situation. So we can't tell them either to work or not to work. But if they do choose to work, and even if they don't, we're trying to find different ways to support them. We have a GoFund. This is a plug. We have a GoFundMe.
Uh,
If you go on the Street Vendor Project's Facebook, you can see our GoFundMe, and you can donate. And we're especially encouraging people who may get stimulus checks, who,
right.
if you don't need it, if you're a salaried and if you're still lucky to have a job, you're getting your regular salary and you're getting the stimulus check and you don't really need it. If you want to donate it to the Street Vendor Project GoFundMe, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the TD Bank halal cart guy.
Me too.
That guy is so nice, and I remember he was like selling for me it was like a little too far into the coronavirus thing for comfort, and
I
they're
saw
so
that.
exposed to everyone. I can't imagine that he's selling right now, but
I
that
haven't seen them.
yeah, but that guy is so sweet, and I don't know, I don't know what his status is, or I don't know. I can't. There must be a lot of problems.
Yeah,
I,
the
I don't know
vendors
what
that
to
I have
do.
spoken to are just at home,
Yeah.
and some of them are able to apply for this new unemployment assistance, pandemic unemployment assistance, which is available for self-employed folks that have a social security number.
Oh.
So I've been helping some of them apply for that.
Oh. How much is that?
But
Or what
what
do
was
they get?
that?
Is it the same as unemployment?
It's similar, but it's available for self-employed folks too. So it's very similar.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that can be helpful if you qualify, but as we know, a lot of vendors won't qualify.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. How is fatherhood?
Fatherhood is good. I don't have anything to compare it to. I can't say if that it's less harder or harder because of the pandemic, because I don't know what it would be like if there wasn't a pandemic.
Well, at least you guys are
But
home. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. A lot of people scared me saying that like the first month or first 6 weeks was like awful,
Oh,
and it seems not that way. But I'm also very lucky because my wife is like doing the brunt of the work, taking care of the baby.
yeah. It's for me, you're like helpless. I mean, there's so much pressure on the mother. She's everything to the kid, and and the dad is just um an alternate, or like just you can't really, you don't have much control, and you try to do as much as you can, but the mother is is obviously so important. Is I don't know, it's just I just felt like helpless a lot,
Yeah,
and just try to be as nice as possible and
yeah.
understanding.
Just been doing the normal stuff that I usually do, like all the cooking and all the cleaning,
Yeah.
which I like to do anyways. But now it's even more helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you there at were you allowed in the birth delivery room?
Yeah, yeah. So we did it just before stuff got really crazy.
Yeah.
So it was sort of normal. Like we weren't even wearing masks. It was crazy. We were just in there, and yeah. The only thing that like Sherry had a doula, but that they weren't allowed in. Only one
Oh.
person was
Oh.
allowed in.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a change, but it was fine. The nurses and the doctors and Sherry really did all the work.
Did you hold, do you helping at all?
I held her knees back
Yeah.
when she was pushing,
Yeah, that's what I did. Crazy.
but it wasn't so necessary. I mean, I was surprised how nonchalant the whole thing was,
Oh.
like compared to what you see in the movies.
Yeah.
Like It was just like very low key, I thought.
I, I guess for me, I wouldn't say it was low key. I mean, they were like the doctor was very relaxed, calm.
Yeah.
We didn't know what was happening. How long was the whole from when he went to the hospital to the end?
So we got to the hospital at like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Um, and Sherry was in pain. She had the epidural a little bit later.
Uh huh.
So after that, it was just like she was just kind of sitting there waiting, and then the baby was born at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So what is that, like 9 hours?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty long. I
Yeah.
think. I don't
But
know. I don't really know what to.
yeah, I don't really know. We were just kind of sitting there, and then the doctor came in, and she's like, "All right, you're gonna have a kid," and we said, "Okay, start pushing." And a few rounds of that, 20 minutes later, pops out.
Simple.
Of course, easy for me to say because I didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
It sounds simple. So she was only pushing
Yep.
for 20 minutes, like hard.
Yeah, maybe like 3 or 4 rounds or something.
Oh, okay.
3 or 4 rounds of it.
Yeah, it seems very
Um,
nonchalant, the whole thing.
in the movies they have all these like blankets up, and I guess I was thinking more of like a surgery. I guess when you have a C-section, it's more intense. But this was just like Shire's laying on the bed, the doctor's right below her, and you pushed it out.
Yeah.
No sheets covering anything. No
Oh,
person in like operating gear.
no.
So
Oh, we. I don't know. It seemed like it was like a big procedure for us. There was a lot of blood, a lot of blood,
oh yeah, I guess there was a lot of blood, but
which was unsettling.
um,
I had to be
yeah.
like, I figured I had to be like I knew I couldn't throw up. I couldn't do any. I couldn't like pass out. Like I wanted to pass out, but I was like, what I'm going through is like a lot less than what she's going through. Mickey's right here, by the way. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. So I was like, so I was I don't know. It was like I felt like I wanted to faint for halfway through most of it.
Do you get queasy for that kind of stuff?
I did. I have become bad at giving blood. Yeah, I guess I do. I don't know. I never had a problem with it before, but now I guess I have a problem with blood taking and
Mm,
stuff.
mm. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of people do. It's normal, but I was just like sort of I guess I'm not so sensitive to that kind of thing, and so it seemed pretty relaxed to me, which was good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Cindy has a question.
Mm.
You can see she's her. Do vendors need to be SVP members? Do vendors need to be SVP members to apply for the Street Vendor Emergency Relief Fund?
Uh, yes, yes. Well, I should say that we're prioritizing members first
Right.
in the event that there's money that's left over, then we'll have to decide how
Sure.
we give it out. But yeah, our SVP members get first priority.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I have some other
Yeah.
questions for you.
Oh, wow, you're prepared.
Yeah. Um, these are I have let me see what I have. I had a Chiron too for you, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay, bring one street vendor. If you gotta go, tell me.
No.
Bring one street vendor to Jackson Heights from anywhere in the world. Where would that be? Who would do it?
Ooh, I have to name the vendor or name the country.
A specific vendor.
Wow, it's tough. I'm just gonna have to do it at kind of random. Probably, I'm going with this vendor that I had their food at a market in Penang in Malaysia,
Mm-hmm.
and they made pan mi, which is like a fresh noodle dish. So
Yeah.
they make the noodles and then it's sort of in a soup. There's a place on the Lower East Side, Kopitiam. They do a version of it. But I just had such a nice memory of going to this market. Not in Penang, sorry, in Kuala Lumpur, the Indi market, a morning market in
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur, and there was this vendor that sold fresh pan mi noodle, and that's something that came to mind first. Although it's sort of random.
Pan mi noodles. Oh yeah.
Pan mi, Panmee. It's like a Malaysian dish.
Uh-huh. I'm looking up.
Um, yeah,
Oh, okay. We need that.
but yeah, I mean the vendor is the street food in Malaysia and Singapore is such high quality. So I think a lot of vendors would qualify as one of my favorites.
We
But
don't,
there's so many other countries too.
but we do need like a noodle vendor, like a noodle vendor on the streets here.
Yeah, it's not. It's funny. It's not that common. I remember in Flushing there were some carts that sold like the northern style noodle dishes for a while, but well then Peter Koo kicked them all out. So what can we do?
Yeah, he sucks. Um, okay. So, okay. I know you're you see a lot of you see a lot of concerts around.
Yeah,
You're a music fan, you would say.
not
Some would
lately.
say. Not lately. Which dead
Yeah.
musician would you like to see?
Play live.
Yeah, would you like to see tomorrow or in a month or
Ooh,
so?
I would probably go to a Grateful Dead show because with Jerry, it's not just about the music, right? It's more than that, and
Yeah.
that's made probably what I'm looking for now. That sort of experience that is more than just hearing the music, even though he was a great musician.
Yeah. I just started getting into them.
Hmm.
I never got into them, but I got two of their albums.
Yeah,
And since we're trapped here, I've been listening to like all my albums and I'm giving things a chance. And Grateful Dead is awesome. Really
yeah,
nice.
man.
Really
Yeah,
nice.
they had, their new project, The Dead and Company with John Mayer. You been
Oh,
following that?
no, I don't follow it, but I respect Mayer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guitar player, and so they've been touring as Dead and Company. It's John Mayer with Bob Weir, who's the original Grateful Dead guitarist, and
Yeah.
then the two Grateful Dead percussionists, Mickey Hart and Bill Kreutzmann, uh, play together along with a couple other people. And they came to New York a few times. I've seen them like 3 times or so in the city, which is fun. It's not. Of course, Jerry's not around, but it's fun.
Yeah. When did he die?
Ooh, 90 something or 80 something, 80 something or 90 something. I was alive, so I want to say like late
Did you
80s,
know
early 90s.
did you know who he was then? Were you aware of him?
It's funny. I grew up listening to the Grateful Dead because my parents loved them,
Oh,
but I don't know if I was old enough to know that he died at the time.
yeah. I remember I guess I remember him dying. I don't I never really knew who he was though.
Right.
I guess it's the same. What was your first concert?
Dave Matthews Band,
Oh yeah. How old were you?
1999.
Oh.
I was 14.
Oh. Oh, you weren't that okay.
I was 14. Yeah, Coral Sky Amphitheater, West Palm Beach. Shari was there. I
Oh,
remember.
by
Uh, I
coincidence.
went with I went with my parents, but then a bunch of my friends were also there. Like so I got to like my parents went and I went, and then I got to hang out with my friends because they were also there. It was pretty cool.
I think my first concert was Weird Al Yankovic
That's
when
an
I was
awesome first concert.
8
Oh wow!
with Darren
I
Paltrowitz.
remember my parents would go to concerts, but I was young and they would leave me, and I was so upset. Like they went to the Billy Joel
Oh,
River of Dreams tour, and they
yeah.
left me at home, and I
Oh,
was so angry at them for so long. They didn't take me with them, but
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I understand, but I don't know why I couldn't have gone because whatever. That would have been a cool tour.
You're still bitter about it.
I told
Um,
them recently about it, and they laughed.
do you have any birthday? Okay, so I was gonna ask you what was your favorite birthday gift, but maybe Do you remember ever getting slighted for your birthday gift?
I don't celebrate my birthday.
Oh, your parents?
Uh,
You never did?
Maybe when I was little, my parents had parties, but like as I've grown a little bit older, birthdays are not something that uh, I'm so I don't really enjoy celebrating my birthday. I
Yeah.
don't think it's a big deal. I
I
never
don't.
have a party. I never get presents or give presents.
Oh,
Sorry to be a downer on the birthday question.
no. Well, it doesn't matter now. I don't like birthdays either, actually.
Oh yeah.
But I do remember some when I was a kid.
Hmm.
We have a question from the audience. They want to know what you're drinking.
Oh, I'm drinking single cut hop sounds. Single cut hop sounds. It's like a hopped pale. It's kind of like a pale ale,
Uh-huh.
and I got it delivered. Thank
Oh.
God for single cut. First beer delivery ever last week, and it's so great. So if you live in the neighborhood or in Queens, order from Single Cut
Hmm.
because they deliver it right to your door, really fresh,
How
and
many
they don't hike up the prices.
how many did you get?
I got four packs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that. And I did look at delivery, and I was thinking about getting like what do you call it? Like a half keg, because Mickey drinks constantly here.
Do you
Um,
have a kegerator?
I do actually.
Get out of here!
Um, in the yeah, I bought it for some because I did some events. So
I didn't know that, dude. So many breweries, or not so many, but a handful of breweries are selling kegs.
oh yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know what? It's not always a good idea because the price for on cans is a lot of times like the same price for a keg. It's not
Right,
it's not a big discount at all,
right. Okay,
surprisingly.
I
But it's
see.
cool. But it's cool as hell to get a keg.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like get a keg and I'll come over and we'll have a party. But you
No,
know,
I
I was
don't know.
thinking we could like stand on the street at
Yeah,
like 10 feet away from each other and drink a beer or something. Maybe we should or go some like the street. Lots of people are walking, but maybe like a quiet street or like some area to get outside. I don't know, see each other from a distance.
it's. I think you could. It might be a downer seeing friends from like 10 feet away, but
I don't.
but I do think you could drink in the street now without penalty, or do whatever you want in the streets now. I think it's how it should be from now on. That's
There
my
is that,
policy.
although we're also privileged to be able to do things like that normally, given
Being
our
white,
whiteness.
yeah, that helps, I guess. Yeah, I find that if you just drink a craft beer on the streets, no one knows anyways.
Right, but who are the people that are drinking craft beer mostly?
I guess so. If you drink a Budweiser, we almost exclusively drink Budweisers here, actually.
Really? What's the
Yeah,
reason for that?
um, I have to admit that it's just nice. It's just like very
Easy.
yeah. It's easy. Mickey's saying it's easy. It's just easy. It's crisp. It
Mm-hmm.
feels good.
Sure.
It's cheap, very cheap,
That's right.
and the
Yeah,
branding's it has the
I
best
like
branding.
Budweiser. When I go out, I'll drink a Budweiser, no
Yeah.
problem. But usually at home I have something a little more local or something, I guess.
Um. Yeah. I guess I'm trying to save money. I get that's part
Yep,
of it.
yep. I respect that.
So yeah, we usually have like one beer at night, one or two beers,
Hmm.
one or two at night, almost every night.
Good. Yeah,
Um,
that's
yeah,
good.
whatever. Yeah. Okay, one more question before we
Yeah.
go, because I know you got a place to
Oh.
go.
Yeah, dude, I've got absolutely nothing to do.
Well, you have a bit. Where's Sherry? What is she doing?
Sherry's in the bedroom with the baby. I think he's sleeping.
Oh, is the baby sleeping all the time now?
In spurts,
Oh,
How old is
but like not longer than 3 hours or so at a
3 weeks.
stretch.
3 weeks old, right?
Yeah, yesterday was 3 weeks.
What was 3 weeks like? I'm asking Mickey, what was three? What what was 3 weeks like?
Like a spider.
Like a spider? Oh, the baby was like a spider. Yeah, because like the baby's like not even a human. Like it's just like some animal. Like and
Right.
it just breathes. It's like amazing that it breathes. I thought
Like,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's amazing that like it works. I just
hmm
find that amazing.
The science is incredible. It really is. It's the coolest thing so far because how the whole thing works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
biology.
never we're never gonna yeah, it's just beyond everything. The child of human being. Like look into their eyes and like it's like so much going on. It's like beyond everything. It's
Yeah.
amazing. But anyways, that's fatherhood. Okay. Anyways, if we have any more questions, we have about 500,000 viewers right now,
Oh,
and that's
man, I'm
only the
gonna be so
live,
famous after this.
and that's only the live session. I guess we could do. I've been thinking about like taking a walk or something, like a long walk to Flushing Bay. Like you went to Flushing Bay.
Yeah, I've been riding my bike
Oh,
along the promenade there.
yeah.
It's nice. It needs a lot of work, but it's nice to see the water.
I love that promenade, but
Yeah,
I'm really afraid what's going to happen with the air train thing happening.
the air train is come. Is that where the air train is going to run from?
I've heard many different things. I'm
So
not.
from Willett, well, it's in between Willets Point and the
Yeah,
airport, so that would make
I'm
sense.
not exactly sure. I've heard many different things. I don't know. It's
Uh,
really nice, and my dream is to do metal detecting around there to see what's up.
you tell me that. That's really funny.
So, but it's
Um,
a dump.
when I was a when I was a kid, I had a cousin or like my parents' cousin, that was into metal detecting, and he would always bring me the metal detector magazine growing
Oh,
up.
exciting. I
It's really
wonder,
funny.
you think being a magician or being a metal detector person is more creepy or more of a tell that you're going to be a creep when you grow up or something?
Ooh, that's tough. I like magicians. I used to do some. I used to be into magic, kind of.
I had a
Um,
period.
yeah. So
Do you have any tricks?
I don't want to stereotype people, but I did. I do like magicians.
Oh, here's my trick. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. I need a baseball
Careful.
card, not a credit card. I can't do any more tricks. Can I do this trick?
Oh man. What are some things you guys have cooked recently?
Mickey cooks all the time. Oh,
hmm
I cooked when we went to New
hmm
Orleans. I got some jambalaya
Benyam.
mixes
Benyam.
Oh,
and we got a beignet mix.
beignet.
We've been
oh,
practicing almost every morning.
I would love some jambalaya or something. That sounds delicious. Wow.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
Everything's there. It's great. Very easy.
Oh,
I'm like a
amazing.
professional. You just add shrimp or
Amazing.
sausage.
Right. What have you figured out your grocery situation? Like, what's your routine or plan?
I don't know. The other day I went to Woodside. Went to a supermarket. I took a long walk because I had to go to a hardware store, and our
hmm
hardware store was closed. And so I had to go to Woodside. Then I just happened upon the supermarket. And I got a bunch of stuff there.
Which supermarket was it? Do you remember?
Stop and save. It's like near Jollibee,
Okay, just like a
where,
regular supermarket.
wherever that one is. And then Mickey
Okay.
has this great.
I have few group.
Mickey's very diligent about it. She has like some Chinese delivery companies, and it's a great price. Yeah, we could hook you up with it.
And it's
Ye-
all
Yeah.
vegetable and the fruit.
For vegetables and fruit, and they're reliable. They're great.
Where is it? Where do they? What? Okay, I
Where do they
guess
get
just
it?
send me the. What are they? Where do they come from?
I don't know.
What?
Where do they come from?
From the Chinese supermarket or from the farm?
They're probably the suppliers of the Chinese supermarkets. Seems
I
like.
heard and I saw that a lot of the Chinese supermarkets around here have closed. Like the
Yeah.
one by the train is closed.
It's
Yeah,
close,
yeah, they're
but,
all closed. Yeah,
it's
almost all.
from the farm.
Yeah.
On the farm.
The workers don't want to work.
Yeah, understandably.
They all striked basically, and then the owners didn't do it.
Did you know that Apna Bazaar and Patel Brothers reopened?
I heard that. Yeah, and I saw the lines.
Yeah, I haven't gone. I haven't been to a supermarket in like over 2 weeks.
Oh,
But
so what are you using?
I went 2 weeks ago and bought more food than I ever bought in my life at a supermarket because I never buy big. I never do big shoppings.
Yeah.
And then I get the Imperfect Foods subscription every week.
I just signed up for that, but I think I just got a text today that said your shipment is being delayed till June, but I have no idea what company it is. It just says due to COVID-19, we have to delay your first delivery.
That's Imperfect Foods. They're not taking any new signups.
But they said it was supposed to come, I don't know, like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can call them and ask them. I know they stopped doing signups because so many people signed up like me.
Yeah.
And it's cool because they have all this random stuff. Like it's not just fruits and vegetables. Like I got sole, like Dover sole last week, and it was delicious.
Oh yeah.
And you can customize it. It's really helpful, and I'm so lucky that I can do it. So I think I could pretty much go forever, and with that box, and then for dry goods we can get stuff from like we've been ordering from like Walmart or Target delivery, like I don't know, canned tomatoes and other stuff like that.
I got 2 deliveries from Mercado. But I don't. One is supposed to come tomorrow from Ivoroni Brothers. But
What'd you get?
What's that?
What'd you get?
I forgot already. Some tomatoes. I don't know. $150 worth of stuff. I forgot what I got. But I don't have much faith in it because like they replace stuff if it's not in stock, and you can't. And I can't change my order now. I ordered like 2 weeks or a week and a half ago. And I look on the website and it says it's like out of stock, and it says it'll be replaced by something, and I just am not. I don't know what my bananas will be replaced by. So
Pineapple.
We'll see what happens. By what?
Pineapple.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just not. I don't have that much faith in it. And then, but the week after we have Calustians. Is that what it's called? Is that place on Atlantic Avenue? Sahadi's. What's Calustians? Oh, Calustians in
Manhattan.
Sahadi's. We got all these nuts for the baby because now we're gonna introduce her to all the different nuts.
Is that to avoid the allergies?
Yeah. So
cool. Was that through Mercado also, or do they have their own delivery?
That's through Mercado, and I think those won't be sold out.
Yeah, they have so many. It's such like bulk items, right?
Yeah, so I'm happy about that, but I'm just a little not sure about tomorrow's Ivoroni Brothers.
Well, you'll see. Hopefully,
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, my cousin Isaac just joined.
Oh,
I'm not even keeping track of all people talking.
How many viewers do we have?
About 400,000.
Shit, 400,000. Wow.
It's a lot.
It's good. We should do this anyways, even regardless. I mean, it's fun just to hang out.
What do you think about talking in the? I feel like talking in Skype. Sometimes you're not as like. I don't know if you're not. It's like less of your subconscious. Like when you talk and you have your eyes closed and you can like drift out, your mind really wanders. But I feel like when you're Skyping, you can see the person, you're like more self-conscious, and you can see yourself too.
Yeah, the seeing yourself feature, I think, is what the variable is, because when we're speaking in person, obviously, we don't have that. So I try not to look at myself, though. I'm just looking at you guys.
Good. Yeah, that's good. But even so, I guess, like when you're on the phone with someone and when you're on the phone with someone, you like it could be deeper. It's more, I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. But it's more interesting on Facebook to do. But yeah, if you want, I could do this anytime. If you want to call me in Skype, I'll face chat you. No
how
problem.
does the so Skype is integrated into Facebook Live?
Yeah. How is it?
No, it is. That's how this is working. I'm guessing.
No, this is it's some program I got called Ecamm Live. And I have like a switcher kind of, and I could put us both on screen, and I could put your name underneath, and I have all these toys that I could use.
Oh, it's fun.
So I have a 14-day trial. So I'm trying to see if I want to actually do this type of thing. Or
I see it. Okay.
But I don't really like myself, so I don't know if I like doing this, to be honest.
Oh,
but I like talking to people, and I like asking questions.
I can't even tell. I'm just looking on Skype. I can't even tell that we're on
Facebook
Live. So
yeah, you can't see anything, but I can see.
Right. All right. That's great. Do you is there a plan to go back to work, or up in the air?
No. Hold on. Oh, what happened there? Hold on, can you... Oh, what's happening here? I lost you for a minute. What's that?
I was gonna say, what's going on at your work? Is there a plan?
Sorry. Yeah.
Or no one knows?
This week is my last week getting paid. So I've been so far getting paid like I work freelance. So they've been paying me what I've been booked for.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's been pretty good. It's my slow season, so I don't get paid a lot.
Yeah.
But it's survivable. And so so next week I'll go on unemployment, which is fine. Gotcha. It's not a big deal. So I mean, because they're paying a good amount.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the bonus. I think it's probably over $1,200 a week or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, $1,200 a week.
It's the regular unemployment, which I don't know how much that is. 500, 400,
plus 400 a week. I don't know.
And they're giving a $600 bonus on top of that.
I did see that.
So it's like it's not bad.
And that's for how many weeks? Like 39 weeks or something?
Until July 1st.
Until July 1st.
Yeah. Kim DiPiero, my middle school friend, asked, what do I do? I work in a TV station, TV news stuff. It was actually when I was a kid, my life goal was to work for David Letterman as a cameraman, making $80,000 a year. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And then I ended up working for CBS, not David Letterman, but CBS, doing like camera and control room stuff.
Is that how much the cameramen for David Letterman get paid?
That's when in the 90s. That's how much they made.
In the 90s?
Yeah. It was good.
So considerably more now.
I'm not sure how much they make, but yeah, probably over 100 or something. It's a union gig. It's a good gig.
Wow. They probably deserve it, but it sounds like a good amount.
Yeah, TV's if you're in a union, it's a good gig, definitely.
That's great.
Yeah, and if you're not in a union, it sucks. I used to be in Long Island, and I made like nothing, and the bosses won every single argument. And now since I went to CBS, it's in the union, and then like you make a lot more, and then you win every argument too. You have all the power.
The power of organizing, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's so much different, and I realize now, like, I mean, in my 20s, I was like reading The Fountainhead, and I didn't like unions. And now I understand. Like, I think about all the salesmen and how much they always make, and then you think about like the technical workers like me, and the salesman used to make so much more because they're salesmen. They know how to sell themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, for technical workers, we don't sell ourselves. We don't know how to, it's just not our skill set. And so we
Yeah.
usually get shortchanged. And so I'm like learning that we need an agent to help us make that amount.
Yeah, you have to be organized together, and then you can get more leverage.
Yeah, because we're very important. And now we see all the street vendors and all the immigrant workers, how important they are.
Yeah. The same people who don't want to pay $15 an hour to these workers are
Right.
now realizing that they are more essential than
Yeah,
the hedge fund managers.
yeah, yeah. It's
So
it's
we should always support higher wages for those workers who are delivering us our food and stocking our shelves and all that stuff.
yeah, we're spoiled
Yeah,
by the
even if it means we have to pay a little bit more, that's fine.
yeah. Yeah, we I don't know. It's I just think of like all the exploitation, how much, I guess, the more I just see how much they're exploited, and I don't know, but how much people also enjoy it by getting their $4 hamburger.
It's true, but maybe we can pay $6 and they
Yeah.
can. Still a good deal.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't like it. Yeah, just a little bit more. They make a lot more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then also the bosses and CEOs can make a little less.
Yeah, definitely. And there's so many people up the chain that make
Right.
so much money. It's disgusting.
Right. Yeah. There needs to be more parity there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. One more question, then we gotta go.
Yeah.
Should be my question or someone else's question. All right. What's your favorite M&M color?
I don't eat M&Ms.
Oh, okay, there you go. What's your favorite midnight snack?
Ooh.
Pringles.
If I've been out like for the night, like having a couple beers or something, maybe it's like an egg and cheese sandwich from the bodega.
Oh, you didn't. Do you had the bodega? You had the Colombian bacon, egg, and cheese by me, right?
No, it's funny. I would go there a lot and just get like Panda Bono or something. But I saw the sign that they have bacon, egg, and cheese, and then you told me it's the best one. But I didn't get it. I kept saying I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And
oh, it is, and they're open, by the way.
I know. I saw that they're open, and I was thinking about it. I need to get it.
You should, because they make their own bread.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they fry the bacon, and that's how these places are so good, because they fry the bacon, deep fry it.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's the key. Yeah, I gotta get it, and I have some bacon in my freezer, so I've been making bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches at home.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Where do you
I'm getting the fix, but late at night. I used to live in near Chinatown in Manhattan, and there's a couple bodegas near me that were always open late, so I could get an egg and cheese for $2. God bless them. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's such a perfect dish, bacon, egg, and cheese.
And it's such a New York. Well, at least the way we do it, it's like there are not a lot of foods that are from New York, but like I feel like the egg and cheese or the bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll is definitely from New York.
Yeah, I think it's the Kaiser bread that makes the Kaiser roll is what makes it a New York thing.
Yeah.
And they don't have them as available in other cities, apparently, because it's so simple, right?
Right.
Why don't they have it? But
the Times did an article this year about the buttered roll, same thing, right? Like a New York.
the butter roll.
Iconic. Yeah, buttered Kaiser roll.
It's so stupid, isn't it? But it's cheap.
It's funny, but
it's just cheap.
Yeah, and all the street, like the coffee carts in the morning, they all have buttered Kaiser rolls.
Yeah. How much is that? $1?
think
Or 50
so, or
cent?
maybe $1.25.
Have you ever had one?
A butter from a street cart? Yeah, not recently, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I never had one. It just
No,
seems.
I'm a big bread eater,
Yeah.
so I love all things bread. So that's right up my alley. And
Okay.
I don't like cream cheese, so I don't eat like a bagel with cream cheese.
Uh huh.
So I'll have like a buttered roll or a buttered bagel.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Great.
What have you been eating for breakfast?
Um, I get these 25-pack parathas
I have
from.
them too.
You know what I'm talking about?
I had them for dinner tonight.
They're so versatile. I have them
Oh
all
my
the
god,
time, and it doesn't hurt
dude.
my stomach. Also,
Ah,
it's some. I have like problems with bread a lot of times,
okay.
so it feels great. I had that for breakfast. I put peanut butter and something else on it, or an egg and something on it.
I love those frozen parathas, man. I buy the same huge packages, keep
Yeah,
them in my freezer.
for $4 or
We made
something.
Yeah, we made them. We had them tonight with dinner.
Yeah,
Uh, Amazing.
yeah.
I love having such easy access to the South Asian stores around here that all have them.
Um, that's what I have for breakfast most often, or
Nice.
cereal. Or I've been
Mm.
experimenting with cereal by putting a spoonful of peanut butter, and then the cereal is normal. So I get the peanut
Cold
butter.
cereal,
What's that?
like cold cereal or like oatmeal.
Cold cereal. I can't eat
Mm.
oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It doesn't sit well.
Okay.
But yeah, cold cereal with a spoonful of peanut butter. I love peanut
Nice.
butter. And I've
Nice.
been having Cafe La Latte. I got this Colombian coffee, and it's so cheap, but it's great. It's like a Bustelo competitor. Cafe La Llave, I think it's called.
Uh, I'm not a coffee drinker, um, but how do you make your coffee? It's like filter brewed.
Mocha pot.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's like the Italian. You put it on the stove, and you put the water in the bottom, and it heats it up, and then it steams the water through the coffee grinds.
Is like espresso style or?
It's an espresso style. Yeah, it's very strong.
Oh, nice.
It's
Yeah, it's funny. I don't.
great.
I only drink coffee like randomly, maybe like once every few months, and
Yeah.
it's usually like at like a espresso or cappuccino style. But
Uh-huh.
I never drank it until maybe the past couple of years.
Oh, I love coffee.
Yeah, I enjoy it when I have it, but I
It's
drink tons of tea,
uh-huh.
especially having such easy access to good teas around here.
Oh. Oh yeah.
So I
What's
just drink all the different I get tea at all the different places constantly in normal times.
oh. So what tea do we have here? I don't even know.
No, no, like all the like at the South Asian places, like Marikabab, like the
Oh,
chais
oh,
and the
oh.
Bangladeshi style and the Himalayan style.
Yeah.
So I'm like constantly drinking those teas, and I sometimes make it at home. Well, recently now making it at home.
Best tea I ever had was in Nepal on some mountain, and we went into a random shack, and they gave us tea, and it was like, and the not the cows, the buffaloes. I don't know what they were. They weren't yaks. They were something else. They were in the backyard. It was so good. It was so funky. It was amazing.
Was it like the Tibetan butter style tea or sweet
No,
style?
it was like it was masala chai.
Mm.
It had some spices in it. It was so good.
I've been thinking a lot about Nepal because I've been watching this YouTube series. There's a company or an organization called Delhi Food Walks,
Yeah.
and they do like this guy. I guess he does food tours in Delhi, but he's been traveling all around India, and also he went to Nepal. He does like little video series. So I've been watching those series on YouTube, like half an hour episodes about him going around eating all the food. And he actually went to a few places that I went to in Nepal. in
Mhm.
Kathmandu, so it made me really nostalgic. And now I'm really itching to get back to that area. So yeah, look it up. Delhi food walks on YouTube.
Delhi food walks on YouTube. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nepal is really special, man.
Yeah.
I wish I would have
Yeah.
went there when I was 23. And then like, cause it's like I always think about it like it's like bumper cars. Like you can't really get into that much trouble in Kathmandu. Like nothing bad really happens, and it's like it seems like there's so much fun to happen everywhere. I wish I would have went with my
Yeah.
friend. I wish I would have went with my friends there, and just like been complete idiots. And
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure you had I'm sure you would have been
we would have had a
respect.
great time. No,
Yeah.
we like just like because it doesn't seem dangerous. I'm saying like
Yeah, the people there are so friendly and welcoming and
yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, if we went to like
I agree.
Colombia, it'd be much more dangerous, I think, when we were 23.
I don't know. Colombia now I think is fine. I haven't been, but
Uh huh.
I'd like to go. But yeah, I I would love to go back to Nepal and just yeah.
Also, when we're in Nepal, like I'm like a big person. Actually, I'm like tall. I don't
Mm.
feel as intimidated. Like I wouldn't like if I was around at 2 a.m. in Kathmandu, I really wouldn't feel that scared.
Mm. I see.
So that's whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And so
Oh
fun.
man, a special place, Nepal.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I guess we'll. Oh, it's getting late. It's late for me. It's late. We have a very strict schedule for the baby. And the baby gets up like on the button at 6:37
Oof.
every morning. It's all right because we're supposed to be in bed by now anyways. So
Yeah.
we've got it set basically. So it's all been good,
That's
but it
great.
took a long time to get here
Hmm.
because it sucked for a long time with the baby, like getting up and I don't know, a lot of shit. It's very difficult. It was miserable, but
I
rewarding.
glad you're in a better place.
We're in a better place now, and it's gonna be great. So, all right. Thanks for talking. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I had fun. I will
Yeah.
talk to you soon, I'm sure. All
All right,
right.
man.
All
Be
right.
well.
Thanks a
Take care.
lot. Good night.
Yep.